Oftentimes I find myself wondering what a sacrificial love really is. You were whipped for my transgressions, brutally bruised, pierced for my very life, the life that held nothing but corroding death. You were speared for love not so shallow, but vast beyond expansion. Your holy skin torn for me, your righteous heart slashed for me. But then a sinner, with not much to offer, captivated by its king, left the corroding death at the foot of love, at the foot of a perfect, holy sacrifice. Not for a life free of trouble, but a life free of death, a life free in the complete abandonment to love. Why, we ask? What did I ever do to deserve such a gift? Grace, the king replied. Love, he sang out from the cries of his heart. My heart then starts to cry out along with his. Love, it exclaims, while echoing that very heartbeat. This death, so burdening and wearisome, containing a horror only one could break, was a desperate death in need of a Savior, a divine King, a King with an overflowing amount of humility and righteousness, enough to be known as perfect. Because of this horror so deep, it seemed impossible for one to bear. So with an overflowing heart of extravagant love, this king's blood was shed, his skin was torn, and his body deprived, all for the sake of the cleansing and rebirth of love. With the cross on his back and crown of thorns on his glorious head, he walked upon the hill while thinking of me. He walked that treacherous journey for the sake of love that could be stretched no more. What was he doing? What was this marvelous king doing on that treacherous journey? He was replacing the hate with love. He went to demolish sin and raise up lovers. What kind of lovers, you may ask? Well, I guess that's for him to show us. So not long after being brutally tortured, it was finished. The divine king was dead because of the need he saw. As he had proven, the need was not simple, but it was desperate. Enough to hang the most righteous king upon a cross. Death is what had to take place. You may think this beautifully orchestrated story is over. Gladly I can say that you're very mistaken. This king then rose with a brilliant and glorious light, having conquered something no one else could. This king, he conquered the horrors of death. that horrible consuming death, he triumphed over that once and for all. So this king that I mentioned, he's known as Jesus. And this is sacrificial love.